Hello, welcome to the vid. Basically, I'm here today to ask for your help. As some of you may or may not know, I've been working on a Hive City map for a little while now. It's still pretty early stages. Basically something for the 143rd to play with, and hopefully other units as well. It's pretty basic. I'm not a very good terrain builder by any means. Basically, it's at the moment consisting of basically some empty areas on an island, and I've done like the road networks and the rough textures and stuff like that. And effectively, it's three big desert plateaus separated by bridges with like a lowlands area, which will have like an airport or starport, and then the hives have like an industrial and starport area, then like a residential district, and then finally like a temple slash governor's palace slash garden district. At the moment, the most fleshed out area is the residential area, where I basically got some very fucking weird geometry. A lot of the promenade pieces to just make a really interesting area to fight over. Lots of little alleyways and stuff like that. AI is a little buggy. They mainly use the ground area, and if you put them up on the plinths, which you can, they kind of bug out a bit. But I'm going to be putting buildings up here and then garrisoning them. So for example, this obviously doesn't have TOW loaded yet, but I can put buildings up here, and when it's finished, it'll have things like that to kind of like break up just the plain surfaces. It'll have a lot of verticality and a lot of strange areas. But that is for later in the future. So at the moment I'm basically working on this area. It's going to be kind of like a park here. Then there's a big bridge that the AI can actually path, leading up to the big sort of like hive. So where do you fit in basically? Pretty soon I'm gonna need like help with decorating. And you can do this without having to actually access the map. What I really need is basically, if you are interested in helping me, you basically I'll show you a mod that's pretty essential. But if you come into here, into Eden in the editor mode, and doesn't matter the map, you can do this in Altus or Malden or anything. If you have the mod though, if you go here and go like, for example, you could do like a planter, and you find a tree that you're interested in. Be good if I found trees. This is just an example of kind of like what I'm thinking. But you could, build some like scenery that you think would be cool in the map, and then basically save this as a custom composition. So call this like a tree, or like more specifically palm and planter. And then basically what I can do is, once you upload that for me, I can effectively put it in the map very quickly and easily when I come to decorating, as an example. So what I'd love is basically people making compositions of decorations and things like that. It can be as simple as that or as complicated as you kind of feel comfortable doing. But decorations effectively, like compositions of things and objects, and a particular way that looks kind of appealing towards the map, that you think you'd like in the map. If you want to build something kind of crazy, I'll put it in the map, and basically credit you when the map is finished. So how to do this basically is you'll need to obviously get into Arma and all that, but kind of more importantly, you'll need a couple of things. First thing is you'll need the Eden Extended Objects mod. This basically lets you, it adds a lot to the Eden list, like trees and stuff that's not in the base game. Like, it's in the base game, but it's not like listed in Eden until you have this mod. So grab that, Eden Extended Objects. And then if you're sending it to me, basically what you do is you go to your computer, you go into your Arma 3 like profiles folder. This is normally in your documents. And then from there you go into your main profile, go into compositions, and then you should be able to find the composition you just made in the game. And you can copy paste this and send it to me on Discord, and then I can hopefully copy paste it into my compositions folder and put it into the game. So hoping that the admins will let me have like a tag for this, so I can basically like, we can have a separate little channel to post these in. But yeah, I'd really appreciate the help, and I think it'd be really cool having a contribution from everyone, or at least whoever wants to contribute into the map. Anyway, thank you. Bye.